Hey everyone! In today's video, we're diving into a deleted scene from Inside Out 2, where Riley is invited to a pool party. The film's creator shares why this scene was cut, and we'll explore how it could have impacted her emotional dynamics. Let's get into it. At the start of the video, the director explains that this scene was removed to keep the film's pacing, even though it holds significant emotional weight for Riley's development. He mentions how this pool party moment would add complexity to her feelings, especially with anxiety taking control over joy during a high-pressure social situation.
The scene you're about to see is a very cringe sequence called Pool Party that was storyboarded by Rebecca McVeigh. And man, did she bring the awkwardness, the teenage awkwardness in this scene. Riley was invited to a high school party, and actually a pool party, which we thought would be very interesting because you can get pretty self-conscious about going to a pool party with a bunch of high schoolers. What do you wear is a big decision that you have to make. We really loved this little sun with a smiley face that said, "Fun in the sun." I'm like, this is perfect. It'd be something that Joy would pick. Joy is like, oh, we love this swimsuit. This would be a perfect thing to wear. But they're gonna find out it's not the right thing to wear because she's with an older crowd. This was a pivotal scene for us in the early days. In this version, you'll see the character of Anxiety. In fact, you'll see early versions of her. She actually morphed into another emotion we call self-loathing. We felt like the character of self-loathing came off really arch and very cardboard villain. What we learned from this scene is that the emotion of anxiety needs to be acting from a place of trying to help Riley. And so that ended up changing our approach on how we did the character of Anxiety. We wanted to make sure that she was always acting from a point of love and protection.
In the scene, Riley, still navigating her teenage years, finds herself surrounded by older friends. It's a crucial moment as she grapples with feelings of not belonging and the fear of being judged. The tension builds when Riley realizes she's out of her comfort zone at this party. While her friends seem relaxed, she feels out of place, and that's when Anxiety steps in. Joy, who usually tries to keep everything in check, starts to feel overwhelmed. One of the most interesting aspects of this deleted scene is how Anxiety takes the lead. As Riley feels increasingly uncomfortable, Anxiety emerges as the dominant emotion, pushing Joy to the background. What should be a fun party turns into an experience filled with insecurity and doubt as Anxiety begins to second-guess every move Riley makes, highlighting the impact of social interactions on a teenager's psyche. This deleted scene from Inside Out 2 presents a vulnerable moment for Riley. Invited to a party with older kids, she feels inadequate, and anxiety takes over, leading her to self-critique and feel embarrassed. This contrasts with the final cut of the film, which focuses more on Riley's transition from childhood to adolescence, navigating complex emotions like anxiety that aim to protect her from uncomfortable situations. A significant difference is in how the emotions are portrayed. In the film, anxiety appears during pivotal moments, like when Riley tries to fit in and excel at hockey, culminating in a panic attack that illustrates the challenges of social pressure. In the deleted scene, while social discomfort is present, it's more intimate, honing in on her embarrassment about being around older kids. Additionally, the film's conclusion shows Riley finding a new emotional balance, learning to accept her negative feelings for growth. This occurs when anxiety realizes it can't define who Riley is, allowing her to understand herself better. In contrast, in the deleted scene, anxiety simply dominates, lacking that newfound perspective. These differences highlight that while the deleted scene offers a more direct look at Riley's social inadequacy, the final version explores how complex emotions like anxiety shape her identity and relationships. And if this scene had been kept, It would have illustrated Riley's emotional transition, showcasing how new emotions like anxiety begin to influence her decisions. The contrast between what she should be feeling, fun and lightness, and what she actually feels, fear and inadequacy, would have been a powerful moment in the film. Furthermore, the dynamic between her other emotions shifts as well. Sadness, which sometimes helps Riley process her feelings, seems more distant in this scene, while anxiety takes control, creating a conflict that reflects the complexities of adolescence. Even though this scene was cut, it provides deeper insight into Riley's emotional evolution in Inside Out 2. It emphasizes the rise of anxiety as a dominant emotion in challenging social situations. What do you think? Should this scene have been included in the film? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more reviews and movie trivia.